So all this while, as I was exercising, we were using the bandages on my knees and my ankle because they needed support. So the physio had to come up with something that could work for me, that is using the bandages. I decided to call my aunt and update her on my progress. So I told her about the few things I could do, like standing for some minutes and making a few steps in the house. But she wasn't that quite sure that I was walking because the report of the doctors was saying otherwise. So I sent her some of my photos while I was standing and a video of me moving around the house. Then after that, I asked her if she could buy me a few of the things that the physiotherapy required to make the process of walking faster. And that was the clutch, the frame, the ankle and the knee support, because now the exercises were becoming more intense each and every day. And just to be safe, I needed these things. So my aunt was very glad, and I remember she told me, I'm going to get you these things. I don't know where the money is going to come from, but actually I'm going to get you all the requirements that the physio needs. So I was very happy. And you know, sometimes God works in mysterious ways. She's an aunt, they don't earn. So I don't know where she got the money, but I believe God worked in ways that we all can't understand. So after a few days, she brought for me the frame, the knee support, the ankle support, the clutches, and shopping. And she was there just to see the physio, taking me through the whole process of physio. And she was very glad. And I remember she motivated me and she wished me well. And she went back to work. So we started, from the frame. I moved to the clutch, the two clutches. And after using the two clutches for almost a month or two, I went back to my home county, and that is Bungoma. When we reached Bungoma, I had to embark on occupational therapy. Occupational therapy, you're taught how to do things for yourself, like the house chores, how to go about when you're moving on the stairs, the weight you should be carrying. The physio takes you through how you should cross the road, how you should handle trauma. Because I was traumatized, I didn't even want to see a motorbike or a bicycle or a vehicle. Crossing the road was very difficult for me, even using it, leave alone crossing, or it was very difficult for me. I'm yet to overcome that trauma completely, but at that particular time, the trauma was very high. But with the help of the physio, I was able to overcome. And right now I can use the motorbike, though I instruct them on how to drive it. And I can also board cars and buses. But immediately I get inside the bus or a car, the first thing I do is I put on my seatbelt. Once bitten, twice shy, just to make sure that I'm safe. So after occupational therapy, now I could wash 2 of my clothes, cook some meal for myself and for my family, and sometimes I could wash the house, but it could take me time, like the whole day. I could do it slowly, but I make sure that I've done it perfectly. So occupational therapy taught me a lot. Remember, I've been taught from square one. The first therapy was teaching me how to walk like a baby, because I've forgotten how to sit. In fact, sitting was a problem. And how to walk, even how to stand. Now, I've studied everything from square one, and the first part of physio is done, and now here I'm being taught occupational therapy. And now it is done, and I was able now to start working with one clutch. Back then when I used to school, I used to tell my parents I'll make them proud. So now I'm using one clutch, and I asked my mom, what have I ever promised you in my life? Then she told me, what you used to tell us is that you'll make us proud. I told her, it still stands. I'm going to make you proud. So I showered and I prepared and told my mom that I was going to look for a job. Remember, I had not recovered completely. I was still in pain. I was still using painkillers, but I said I need also to support myself. So I knocked a lot of doors in Bungoma County, starting with the county government of Bungoma. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a job there. So I landed a job, and not really a job. There's a TV station in Bungoma that offered me an opportunity to work as an intern, and I worked there for almost 3 months as an intern. Then there's this one day that I woke up and my mom was telling me she's not feeling okay. So I told my mom she'll get better. So I rushed to work. But then she didn't feel better and she was taken to the hospital. And within 2 days, she succumbed. And this was the hardest time of my life. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. I was very disappointed, and I remember telling God, what is life? You give me a mother who supports me, who nurses me, and now when I want to make her proud, you're taking her away from me. I remember I was very low. I almost gave up. But then one day before the burial, I called a meeting with myself. Then I told myself, my mom wanted the best for me. She never gave up on me. Until the last minute she died, she had never given up on me. So she would not love to see me suffering, to see me giving up and losing hope. So I told my God to give me the strength to endure the pain of which God gave me. Because I was very frank with God. I told my God, my mother was my nurse. She supported me. Whatever I could not do, she could do it for me. And now, He had taken her away. So I surrendered my life to God. I told her, I don't know how I'm going to survive, but actually I know you're going to make a way. And I don't know what you're going to do, but I trust in you. You're going to be in a position of my mom. And I just believed. And I remember I had this strength. I don't know where, I didn't know where it came from, but I can say it was God's working. So yeah, we buried my mom and life had to move on. I continued with my internship. And after that, I got another job where I continued and I trusted in God. And everything worked out. Through all this time, what I usually tell people is that sometimes people can be going through tough times and you don't know what to do. And with the support of your family, your immediate family members, with the support of your prayer partners, prayer warriors, the clergy, sometimes people who go in difficult situations just need love and support. When they are given that love and support, they conquer anything that comes their way. And they also need someone who can encourage them to grow spiritually, to know God more, to surrender all to God and let Him just do what He can do as the Lord. So what I can say is that in my second chance, that God gave me and restored my health and restored my life. It is in that second chance that I was able to give my life to God. And trust me, there is a God in heaven. When you give your life to Him and when you ask Him for a second chance and He gives you, all you have to do is to live for Him. Touch life of others, inspire them. Give hope to those who do not have hope. Show love to all people. Encourage people to know God more. I ask God for a second chance. In that second chance, I focused so much on wanting to make my parents proud. But it was not God's will. That was not God's will. As we are talking now, I lost my mom. I lost my dad. The people that I really didn't want to give up because I wanted to make them proud. I had promised them that I'll give them the life they needed. But unfortunately, God has His own plans that do not match the plans of a human being. And today, what I usually say that my second chance is not a second chance of making my mom or my dad proud. It is a second chance of serving the Lord. It is a second chance of inspiring people. It is a second chance of touching lives. It is a second chance of giving people testimony of what my good Lord has done for me. And that is what I do today. Yes, I might work, and life is not all about money. There is more to life than just working and earning. Apart from working and earning, what are you doing? Are you able to put a smile on someone's face? Are you able to inspire someone? Are you able to encourage someone? Are you able to draw someone close to God? Because my second chance taught me that is how I should live. And that is how I live. And when you go through difficult moments, you're likely to lose friends, a lot of them. Some will stay by your side, some will go. And the genuine ones will stick by your side. Your relatives some will not even bother to say hi. They won't even check on you. But that does not mean that you should hold grudges or you should repay them by doing evil things to them or by not standing by their side when they need you. I usually tell people, if you are in difficult times and people leave you, remember that those people are not God. It is only God who can stick by your side, and a few chosen ones who can also stick by your side, which is okay. You should be courageous enough to handle whatever comes your way. And with the help of our Lord Jesus Christ, there's nothing you cannot do. And in a special way, in my journey, in my second chance of life, I really want to appreciate my aunt who stays in Oyugis with the family for the support they gave me, for hosting me. Again, I thank my family, my immediate family, very much. My late father and my late mother, the support they gave me, I can't talk about it. But I really thank them, and I pray that they may continue resting in peace. I also thank my sisters and brothers who stood by my side during that difficult time. It was not easy, but they surely did. We have Sister Mary, who is usually standing by my side in both good and bad times since I was young, encouraging me, supporting me, advising me, motivating me. I'm really proud of you, Mom. I know you support a lot of people, but for me, you're a God-given mom, and I acknowledge your effort in my life and for all the things that you've done for me. You're actually a rare human being to find on this earth. I also want to thank Uncle Roderick for paying my physio and not even hesitating to help me anytime I needed help. Uncle Roderick, God bless you and your family. Uncle Patrick, for all the support you gave me. And whenever I call you and I need help or need an advice, you're there for me. God bless you so much. And there's this cousin of mine, Gladys, wherever you are, may God promote you. May God elevate you. Staying by my side in the hospital for 2 months was not a joke. Sleeping on chairs while watching over me. Aki, may God just bless you. And then my friends who never gave up on me, who could come to the hospital, check on me. I appreciate it. And I want to thank my boyfriend, who was back then my boyfriend in 2017, for standing by my side. Imagine, he could come in the hospital, push me on the wheelchairs, bring me hot dogs. Nduta, I want to say thank you, and encourage me, and he used to tell me, you're going to get healed. And I remember even when I was discharged from the hospital, I went to Yuki's. He came to check up on me, Yuki's. When I went to Bogoma again, he came. And when my mother died, he also gave me the support. He has stood by my side in good and bad times. And as we speak now, he has graduated from being a boyfriend to a husband. He is a gift from God. And God bless him, God elevate him, God watch over him. He is a God-given husband. And above all, we give thanks to the Almighty God, the God of second chances. And I just want to tell people that there is a God in heaven. That there is a God in heaven. The clergy, the prayer warriors who stood by my side can attest that there is a God in heaven. So never give up. There is always, always a second chance for everyone in this world. Ask for it, and God shall give it to you.